Hello and welcome to day one of the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic in a matchup that features the Fenwick Friars and the Andrew Thunderbolts. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me today is John Finucane, and this is highlighted as one of the best day one matchups. John, what are we looking for from both teams?
You know, Fenwick, they're my favorite. I favor them in this game, and they're favored with the statistics. You know, they're coming back to the Tosh. Both the Thunderbolts and the Friars are coming back to the Tosh this year. They have a real opportunity to make it to the quarterfinals, and I see it in them. We have great starting lineups, and you know, a name that we all look at when we come to the Friars, not a starter, but someone we all look at is Nate Marshall's Michigan commit, 4-star to Michigan for football, not for basketball, but he's still a great player on this offense. Other than that, honestly, I got no more notes. I'll take it back to you if you have anything to talk about.
Yeah, starting lineups for Andrew, it's Scott Dinnan, Ethan Borchers, Deontay Thigpen, Ryan Dinnan, and Mason Moore. For Fenwick, we've got Dominic Dupree, Deontay Meeks, Cameron Hogan, number 21, Ty Macriola, and rounding it out, Jack O'Leary for the Friars. And like you mentioned, Nate Marshall coming off the bench. He's been one of the star players over the past few years for the Friars. And tip-off just about to start here.
Yeah, looking at the just depth sheet of Friars, they are mainly a senior starting five, which is very uncommon to see in this age of basketball. You know, you usually get a couple, maybe a sophomore or two in there, but mostly juniors. Saying that 2026 is more athletic, Connor. Sorry to say it to you, 2025 over there. But, you know, this game's about to start, and I'm excited. And, you know, first day of Tosh, and with one of my favorite teams going in.
They're playing in one of the most competitive quadrants in the tournament, so this could go either way, and Fenwick wins the tip. And it'll start with Dominic Dupree up top. He'll swing it over to Hogan. Now Macriola with it. And the ball finds its way to Dominic Meeks. Now they go down low. Macriola in some trouble. Dishes it off. Dupree, right-hand floater. It's not going to go. Rebounded by Dinnan.
Yeah, Meeks, you know, watching film on him, he's been able to dominate in the paint. That was just something that he's probably just coming off the bus, a little geeky.
Dinnan has it, works on O'Leary, spins around, swings it in the corner for Borchers, who will pull up for three. Can't connect, rattles around. Who's going to get the board? It's Jack O'Leary.
A lot of popcorn from that three-pointer.
Meeks goes coast to coast, can't finish with the left hand. Borchers going to bring it up. Moore grabbed the board. They go down low, wide open, and laying it in is Scott Dinnan, the 6'1 senior forward. Scores the first basket of the day.
Yeah, definitely first points of this game, and first of many.
Meeks, top of the key, swings it in the corner. Dupree. Now back to Meeks. Hogan. They go down low. Macriola fights for it. Dishes it back off to Hogan. Meeks. Pump fakes. Now drives. Euro steps. Swings it out. Dupree. A three-pointer. Won't go. Gets tipped up. Macriola with the rebound. Offensive board for the Friars. They swing it in the corner. Dupree down low. Macriola working. Extra pass. Meeks. Pump fakes. Long pass into the other corner. Here's a three-pointer. It's going to be off the mark.
That whole possession of Fenwick was definitely a lot of rumbling around. Hopefully we see more of that. I love seeing both two physical teams fighting in this tournament.
Borchers is going to get called for a foul. Nice job by Macriola taking the charge.
Looks like our favorite player here coming in, number 23, Nate Marshall's, Connor.
Marshall started last year for the Friars. Now this year finds himself in a little bit of a different role.
Yeah, definitely the sixth man on this Friars team, but still a very competitive player. Love seeing him play, especially during the football season.
Macriola with it. In some trouble. Marshall's behind him. And now he swings it over. Hogan for three. Can't connect. Rebounded by Mason Moore. Now Borchers brings it up.
Gonna need a couple more shooting threes from Fenwick. Definitely not something they're proficient in, but definitely not something they're completely 0% on.
They go down low. Dinnan gets it knocked away. It'll stay with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Looks like the number one of Thunderbolts, Scott he was definitely confused about that call. Didn't know if he had it or not, but he eventually did have it and is glad to keep the ball on their side of court.
Dinnan gets it in. Borchers swings it more. Top of the key. He's going to drive. Gets it stripped away. Picked up by Ducree. Ducree, coast to coast, lays it in with the right hand. And now Fenwick ties it up. It's 2 apiece.
Yeah, Ducree, he had a fast break, put it up there. Classic textbook stuff.
This one gets stripped away. Marshall walks out with it. Good defensive play from number 23 down low.
Very physical player.
Borchers with it under the basket. Gets it in. Dinnan with it now. Back over to Borchers. Borchers right wing. He's going to drive. Pulls up for 3. Tough shot, and he connects. Ethan Borchers with the long triple.
Like my colleague would say, bang, bang, bang. Christian McQuade, 2024.
Ducree, he's going to get this pass slapped away. Marshall able to corral it in. Ducree pump fakes, and they're going to get him for a travel. So it's a turnover.
Marshall's giving some empowering words to his teammates right now. Tell him to just wake up, man.
Borchers to bring it up. 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. 5-2 lead for Andrew. Dinnan with it, in some trouble. Out to Borchers. Borchers going to drive, has it top of the key. Nice pass, and Ryan Dinnan is going to go up and get fouled.
It's like Marshall's took that one to the face when he went up for it. Struggling to get up. Kind of looks like he took a heavy hit.
Scott Dinnan headed to the line for 2 shots.
A little worried about Nate right now. Staying down.
Seems to be okay. So 2 shots coming up for the Thunderbolt guard.
Yeah. First one's good.
Dinnan connects, and we've got a sub. Macriola comes out now, checking in Jake Thies. Second shot for Dinnan is going to roll around and then rattle in. So 7-2 now, 5-point lead. Marshall brings it up. No, quickly gets it over to Thies.
Looks like triple coverage in that corner.
Lot going on. O'Leary goes up, can't finish. They go down low. Last second heave, and it's a prayer, but it works.
That was a great shot. You know, it was very contested, right through coverage, and, you know, we got it through.
Ducree able to connect, so now 7-4 game. Borchers, quick handoff to Dinnan. Scott Dinnan in some trouble. Now gets it up to Moore. Now Borchers with it in the corner. Here's a 3-pointer from Dinnan. This one's not going to go, and it gets tipped around, and the rebound by Andrew. It's ball's loose. Who's got it? And
nice little block from Nate Marshall. He got his hand in there, was able to block the pass of the ball, but he's very frustrated with himself and his team. You know, he knows they can all do better.
This loose ball's not going Fenwick's way. Andrew's gotten almost all of them. Borchers to inbound. Gets it in quickly. Moore swings it top of the key. Pump fake by Dinnan. Ryan Dinnan in some trouble. Gets it knocked away. Swings to the corner to his brother Scott. Now it's back to the top of the key with Ethan Borchers, who's going to pull up from downtown, and he connects. Ethan Borchers once again.
Bang, 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 Connor. That was a deep 3, and he goes up for, tries to go for 2, but it's blocked by Ducree. That was a very deep 3, Connor. Definitely something you don't see at LA Fitness every day. Hopefully the people at home like that joke.
So Andrew will once again get the ball, so 10-4. Dinnan to inbound. Borchers covered well in the corner. He's the first option. They float it up to him. He's going to catch it around the timeline. Now Borchers with the top of the key. Borchers spins around, trying to drive to the basket, and there will be a foul called.
Looks like Nate Marshall's is out. Hogan's back in. He looks like we have the starting 5 back out there. We do not have the starting 5 back out there.
Jimmy Watson, new sub in for Fenwick, as well as number 24, Tommy Thies. So the brothers, Jake and Tommy, both in. Andrew's got some fresh faces as well. With the ball, it's number 25, Malik Muhammad. Now Borchers with it. Driving, they dish it off down low, and they can't connect. And who's got it? And whoa.
Whoa.
Look out, things getting a little chippy between Tommy Thies and Deontay Thigpen down low.
You know, I hate to say it, Connor, but what I love when games get physical like this, when you have two teams that act like rivals, fight like rivals, I think it just makes the game more exciting, and I'm excited for the people at home watching it.
They go in early, foul called. Borchers is trying to hit Mason Moore down low. It'll be a foul on Moore, so they get him for his first personal of the day. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 10-4 game. Hogan with it. Now dumps it off. Goes right back to Cameron Hogan. Quick handoff to Thies. Now they swing it. Hogan in the corner. Now he's going to drive on the baseline. Extra pass into the corner. Top the key. And the left-handed floater is good from Jake Thies.
That was a lot of people right under the hoop. Surprised he got it in there. Nobody threw their hands up. Looks like it was just very easy, kind of practice-looking shot, but hey, he made it.
Andrew looking to respond. Mohamed with it. Now over to Denon. Scott Denon driving right side, goes up with it, finishes nicely with the left hand. Now a 6-point lead for Andrew once again. 12-6 your score. Minute 50 and counting. Nice move and off the glass. Great touch from Cameron Hogan.
Hogan wanted to show them that he can do the same thing. You know, that's a great response, especially doing the same move.
Mohamed with it. Works on Macriola, who's back in. Now it's over to Borchers, who's going to pull up from deep again. Borchers connects once again, gets knocked to the ground. Ethan Borchers up to 9 points, and it's a 15-8 lead.
It's a great three. He's been proficient with these deep threes this game, Connor.
Tough mid-range shot off balance off the back leg. It's way off the mark. Now Mohamed bringing it up. Denon has it now. Denon drives left side, puts it up, gets blocked, picks it back up. Loose ball, who's got it? And Denon has it, and he's going to throw it off the foot of number 24, Tommy Thies.
It's a big fight right there, Connor. Big fight, you know. A lot of the times I was biting my nails thinking it was going to go out, but it wasn't out. And they fought to the very end now. Now you get to throw it in. Andrew's they're excited. They're glad to get the ball back and get another chance at this.
Denon's in for Moore. Mohamed's got to get it in. Goes down low. Denon immediately after checking back in puts up a floater. Mohamed gets the rebound, gets blocked. Picks it back up. Loose ball. Who's got it? It's Fenwick. Nice move from Thies. Over to Meeks. Meeks goes up with it. Can't connect. Now Borchers with it. Works in transition. Ooh, Meeks slips. Swings to the corner. Mohamed drives, falls. High-paced action. 13 seconds. Meeks. Right wing swings it over. Thies. 7 seconds they're holding. Macriola with it. Dumps it off. Thies swings it. Macriola. Final shot. No foul. It's a clean block, and the first quarter comes to an end. Great defensive stand by Andrew, ending with Deontay Thigpen with the block.
Yeah, great block. Very textbook. No foul was called that whole time, and he was able to keep the points at where they are.
Andrew off to a hot start with Ethan Borchers making 3 3-pointers. They were lead 15-8 over the Fenwick Friars. Day 1 of the 50th annual Jack Tosh Outlet Classic. We'll be back. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. Start of the second quarter here in the green and white gym at York High School for the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. For those of you just joining us, I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me is John Finucane. 15-8 lead for the Andrew Thunderbolts over the Fenwick Friars. They're looking to respond here. Thies with it, top the key.
Yeah, we ended last possession with a great block from Andrews. Fenwick still has the ball.
They go down low. Marshall works through traffic. Great body control and lays it in. Nate Marshall with his first bucket of the game.
Looks like Muhammad's definitely fighting Decree right now. Center.
Good move by Malik Mohammed. Now gets it out. Dinnan with it. Goes left. Now picks it up. Passes it to his brother Scott Dinnan. They go Borchers now. Borchers pulls up from mid-range, way off the mark, hits the top of the glass. McQuade will get fouled. It looks like they're going to get Deontay Thigpen for that one.
And foul number 11, Deontay Thigpen. His first team.
So it will be a foul on Thigpen.
Yep.
So it's his first foul of the game.
First foul of the game, too.
Of the quarter, I should
Of
say.
the quarter.
Oh, gets stripped
nice
away by Borchers.
pickpocket.
Goes up with it with the left. He gets fouled. So a free throw trip coming up for Ethan Borchers. Great defense by him.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming, and I don't think the offensive player saw that coming either. And he gets the foul, too. He gets some extra points on the board.
Borchers with 9 points, I should say. He's got a chance to hit the double-digit mark with this trip. Extend this Fenwick lead as well to a 3-possession game. We've got some subs coming back in. Jack O'Leary, Deontay Meeks coming in. I'm sorry, not O'Leary. It's Thies. Tommy Thies coming in for Cameron Hogan. First shot for Borchers is good, so he's up to 10 points. Leads both teams in scoring. Borchers has really elevated his game this year. Had a 33-point performance at the beginning of the year, and he's averaging about 15 points a game. And he connects on the second one, so he's already up to 11.
Yep. It's like number 34, Moore, is going to come in now.
Mason Moore back in. Meeks with it.
Oh, God.
Meeks swings it in the corner. Ducree, top the key. Extra pass, Macriola, a triple. Connects. Ty Macriola with the corner three.
What would Christian McQuade say? Bang, bang, bang.
Borchers with it. Uses the screen from Dinnan, resetting the offense. Moore down low. Dinnan in some trouble. Kicks it out in the corner. Moore weaves through traffic but gets pickpocketed. Now Meeks. Over to Ducree, top of the key. Ducree, nice move, sidesteps and connects with the mid-ranger. 17-15, Fenwick slowly coming back. It's a 2-point game. Dinnan gets it stolen. He was trying to hit Mohammed.
Let's see, will this tie up the game?
Ducree, Macriola, wide open. He smokes the layup. Can't connect. Now Borchers slowing things down. Trying to get Andrew back into rhythm. Borchers in some trouble, and there'll be a 5-second violation called on Andrew.
Yeah, Fenwick coaches are just livid right now, trying to tell their guys what to do, trying to get some plays running, but not a lot going on. I don't know if they're just not listening or it's just kind of loud in here. You know, as I'm looking at the size, Meeks is probably the shortest player out here, but, you know, he's made the greatest impact, I feel like. He's definitely had some fast breaks and running double coverage right now.
Ball gets tipped away. Moore picks it up, gets hit from behind, and this ball is going to be out.
Ball comes our way.
Yeah, Borchers couldn't get it. Goes back to the Friars.
Injury on the court.
Yeah, Moore shake it up. So timeout called. We'll step away for 30 seconds. 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. 17-15, Andrew leads. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic Sponsored by LW Reedy Real Estate, the Martucci family, and Mama Maria's Pizza. Back from the timeout. Sub being made, so Deontay Thigpen back in for Moore. Just a little shaken up, but he's on the bench completely fine. Deontay Meeks brings it up. Dupree. Meeks driving, extra pass in the corner. They go down low, the left-handed floater won't go. And a foul called. Looks like they might get Raphael Stewart. No, they're gonna call Jack O'Leary on the foul. Raphael Stewart and Deontay Thigpen working through it. Ty Macriola back in the game. Ethan Borchers works on Ty Macriola. Borchers over to Denon. Denon in some trouble. Now gets it over. Thigpen. Denon's driving, in some trouble. Denon. And they're going to call him for a travel.
Looks like Nate Marshall comes back in with a new accessory, a little bit of a wrist tape on his right wrist. Hopefully everything's okay, nothing too serious, maybe a cut or something.
Comes out for O'Leary. Meeks running the one. Gets it over to Marshall. Meeks in the corner. Now Dupree. Watts back to Dupree. Dupree left side. Works on Mahmoud. Tries swinging it out, and this one an errant pass that Nate Marshall will follow out of bounds, and it's a turnover.
Looks like the stands are shaking too. Didn't know it could do that. Yeah, but Nate Marshall's now couldn't get there. Andrews now has possession of the ball. Still playing press coverage from number 21, McNamara.
Borchers' pass gets knocked away. Marshall, nice move to the basket, and he got another tough layup. Nate Marshall ties it up at 17 apiece.
Yeah, something that looks like you would do in 2K. For all my video game fans out there.
Mahmoud on Meeks, in some trouble. Drives left side, spins around, swings it top of the key. Denon with it. Mahmoud in the corner, gonna try a triple, and he connects. Malik Mahmoud.
Yep, great three coming out from him. Definitely corner, definitely a tougher shot to make too from the corner.
Marshall with it, top of the key. Meeks dishes it off down low. Watts gets it rejected. Big time block from Deontay Thigpen.
It's like a sub at 2.
Yeah, so Meeks and Macriola coming in. Thies and Hogan. So 20-17 lead for Andrew over the Friars. They get it in. Borchers with it. Long pass, and it can be corralled in by Thigpen. Swings it. Mahmoud, another three-pointer, and he connects.
He's hot. Get the firefighters, man.
Malik Mahmoud and Ethan Borchers have been raining down threes all game. Marshall goes up, and it's an offensive charge taken by the Thunderbolts.
He gets right back up. He props up.
Fenwick foul 23, Nate Marshall, his second, his third.
Nate Marshall called for the offensive foul. It's his second of the day.
Looks like they're going to take him off, too. Coach wants to talk to him.
Marshall checks out. Borchers. brings it up. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here in the first half. It's a 6-point lead for Andrew. They lead Fenwick 23-17. Mohamed over to Thigpen. Moore. Now to the top of the key. Ryan Dinnan with it. Ryan Dinnan driving. Tries going up, and it gets blocked away. So that'll be out on the Thunderbolts, so the Friars will get the ball.
Yeah, if you're the Fenwick Friars right now, you're just going to look for easy points, some twos, maybe even get some fouls called, get some ones up there. But I don't really think there's any need for threes right now.
They'll take what they can get right now, trailing by 6. They swing it in the corner to Dupree. Now it's Watts. Watts, Dupree with it. Tries swinging it out, and Borchers tries getting it, falls down. And they'll go up, and it's an easy lay-in. Dominic Dupree with the easy basket, 23-19.
A very easy basket. No defenders around them. Everybody thought the ball was going to be flipped to the other side, and they got it right back, put the 2 up.
Mohamed with it. Now over to Borchers. Loose ball, who's got it?
Andrews.
Stays with him. Borchers from the right wing, can't connect with his 3-point attempt.
He's close to having a shot clock violation.
Minute 25, Dupree in the corner. I'm sorry, top of the key, now swings it left wing. This one too hard off the glass from Thies. Moore picks it up, hands it off. Mohamed with it, and
tough
over and
call.
back called. I thought they were going to call foul. It looked like Moore got hit from behind.
Yeah, especially that's kind of tough for him, especially coming out on a little bit of an injury earlier. It's like Friars are going to take a 30-second timeout, Connor.
So 30-second timeout, 1 minute, 16 seconds left to go here. 23-19 your score in the first half. Andrew leading over Fenwick. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, sponsored by the York Athletic Boosters, Mike Callahan of State Farm, and Every Single Day Basketball. We're back from the timeout. 1 minute, 16 seconds left to go here in the first half with an Andrew with a comfortable lead. Sorry, not a comfortable lead. Andrew with a small lead, I should say, over the Fenwick Friars. Dominic Dupree with it. Goes around the world and straight to the cup, and he lays it in. So it's a 2-point game now. Ethan Borchers with it at the top of the key. Mohamed over to Thigpen. Thigpen in some trouble. Spins around, gets it to Mohamed. Dinnan with it, top of the key. And they go up, and they can't get it to go. Thies gets it, and foul called. So count the basket, it's an and one. Jake Thies gets it.
Andrew foul number 3, Ethan Borchers, his second. At the line to shoot 1, Jake Thies.
Jake Thies looking to give Fenwick a lead as we're tied 23-23.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams are just looking for a chance to make any kind of points they can right now, Connor.
Free throw won't go. 20 seconds, tie ball game. Mohamed with it. Borchers calling. Fenwick head coach Ferguson getting fired up. David Ferguson, the coach for a few years. Now Borchers swings it over, right wing. Dinnan gets it back to Borchers. 1 second. Is he going to get the shot off? No, they're not. Borchers tried making the extra pass. Didn't know how much time was on the clock. Excellent final defensive stand from Fenwick as they're able to come back after being down 6 points at one point. Crawl back late in the second quarter, and they tie it up.
Yeah, definitely, Connor. I couldn't put it any time better. You get to this point in this game, and it's half. You start with a lead, and then you now have a tie. It's very interesting. Definitely going to have both coaches talking about how they can get the lead in this game, move on, and definitely come out on top.
We've got a tight one here. One of the best first-round matchups so far. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes. It's a 23-23 game, day one of the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, brought to you by Elmhurst Eagles football, Elmhurst Airborne basketball, Breakaway basketball, and DJ Daniel.
Thank you, DJ.
We welcome you back. Start of the second half in this day one Jack Tosh Holiday Classic game. Just about underway here.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely been at each other's necks this whole game. As you can see, 23-23. Start of period 3 now. Definitely a talking point when we talk about close games. This is not one that we thought was going to be close at all. But
one of the most competitive games.
Very physical games
that I've seen so far. And Andrew will start with the ball, but can't get it in fast enough. So it'll be a turnover. So Fenwick will get it. It's Meeks to inbound.
Meeks, one of the shorter players on both teams, and still having some fast breaks, putting some points up, and definitely been a powerhouse. It's not the size of the fight, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Am I right, Connor?
Absolutely. Meeks hands it off. Macriola swings it down low. Hogan goes up, fights through contact, lays it in. Fenwick with the lead.
Way to cut it off.
Now Borchers brings it up over to Dinnan. They got to get it over. Borchers, and they cut him. 10-second violation, just taking a little bit too much time. No sense of urgency to the last few seconds.
Fenwick's whole bench giving their teammates some helpful insight on what they should be doing better. You know, love to see that. Meeks trying to slow down the pace as he's been running down the court this whole time, Connor.
Meeks over to Hogan, who spins around, gets it to Macriola, who will pull up from the free throw line, and he connects. Ty Macriola with the mid-ranger. 27-23, Fenwick starting off hot to open the second half up. About a minute into the third quarter.
Yeah.
Borchers over to Dinnan, goes down low. Ryan Dinnan with it. Works on Meeks, now kicks it back. Top of the key for Scott Dinnan. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and the Dinnan brothers not on the same page as Scott's going to turn it over.
Looks like Coach Dunn caught that one in the corner.
Looks like they tried to get it to, trying to get to his brother Ryan. It's an errant pass from Scott. Not on the same page. Meeks bringing it up, works on Moore. Meeks, now over to Macriola. Long pass, and Borchers there to intercept it. And it will immediately get stripped away as Dupree is there to lay it in. 6-point lead for Fenwick.
Dupree still leading both teams in scoring with 12 points. Close second is number 3, Athan Bichos of Andrews with 11.
Athan Borchers now with it, gets it stripped away. Hogan loses it. Now swings it over, corner, Macriola, can't connect. Rebounded by Borchers. Borchers driving down with Dupree behind him. Now Dinnan, a triple. This one's gonna be short, rebounded by Hogan.
No shots behind the arc from both teams recently.
They go up, and it's a foul. Dupree hit hard, hits the deck, and now he heads to the line.
Andrew, foul number 11, Deontay Thigpen.
Gonna call Thigpen for his second foul of the day.
At the line to shoot 2 for Fenwick, 0, Dominic Dupree.
Dominic Dupree to shoot 2 free throws. Justin Stern calls a timeout as he's got to talk things over with his Thunderbolt squad as they've allowed 6 straight points, 6 unanswered to start the third quarter, with more potentially on the way. A free throw trip coming up for Dominic Dupree, but first, a timeout. We'll be back. You are watching York Sports Network. Back from the timeout, 2 free throws coming up for Dominic Dupree. It's a 29-23 lead for Fenwick. 6 straight points coming out of the half for them.
Hopefully the Andrews coaches try to talk about keeping defense up and not extending this lead to Fenwick. You know, they started out with a lead in the first half and came up to a tie right at half, and now Fenwick's got the lead.
They're up 30-23. 2 free throws, and both are good for Dominic Dupree. So now
he now brings his overall points to 14 in this game.
Yes, he does. Borchers trapped in the corner. Just has to throw it off of number 24, Tommy Thies. Nowhere for him to go. Scott Dinnan to inbound. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Dinnan into Borchers. Borchers hits Ryan Dinnan now.
Oh.
Dinnan in some trouble. Has to get rid of it. Gets it over to Scott. Top of the key. Scott Dinnan now down low. Moves it. Moore. Dinnan, top of the key. Gets it knocked away. And great defensive play by Nate Marshall. And he's fired up.
Oh, yeah. Very fired up. Hopefully you guys can hear it at home, because I hear the electricity in this man's voice coming out.
Thies bringing it up, in some trouble, over to Dupree. Got to get it over the timeline, they do. In the corner, wide open triple. That's off the mark. Marshall, offensive rebound. Dupree now tries to top the key three-pointer, not going to go. This one gets thrown around. Fenwick's going to get it again. This ball spits
loose.
out. Who's got it? It's Macriola. Into the corner. Thies, now Dupree with it, top of the key. He's resetting the offense. Takes a few steps back. Now he's going to drive. Right side. Goes up. Ooh. Can't get it to go. Borchers with the rebound. Gets it stripped away. Borchers got to get it over. In some trouble. Moore. They get it over the timeline in time. Dinnan goes up, and it's a foul called on the Friars.
Yeah. Not a very good foul to get called, especially if you get a player who goes down and then now you got a foul. But still nothing that Fenwick's not shrugging at. You know, you got a 31-23 lead.
Foul on Tommy Thies. And to the line, his other counterpart on the team, whom he shares 24 with, Ryan Dinnan. Set to shoot 2. Andrew looking for their first points of the half, but Dinnan can't knock down the first free throw.
Couple long free throw setups, Connor.
And he goes 0 for 2 at the line, but it'll be rebounded by Andrew. Ball was tipped up by the Friars, but the Thunderbolts come down with it, so they've got a second chance here. Borchers with it. In some trouble. Spinning around. Sends it in the corner. They go down low, and this one's going to get knocked away. Dinnan, one of the fouls. Not going to get it, and they're going to call it travel on Moore, so Andrew squanders another opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like Dupree got a hand in there, was able to shoot that ball back, and which eventually gave it to Moore, who then got the travel foul. So if you want to thank anybody, thank Dupree.
Full court press. Mohamed, who just checked in, is able to cause some havoc. Knocks it away. Borchers running for it. Ooh. Ball's loose. Who's got it? They're trapped in the corner. Borchers swings it. Dinnan. Now it's Moore. Mohamed slows things down, resets it. Swings it over Borchers near the York logo. Borchers drives, puts up a three-pointer. This one's off the mark, and this one is gonna go to the Friars. Last touched by Moore.
Looks like Macriola and Hogan are in for Dupree and Thies with this little switch.
Watts with it, over to Macriola. The winner of this game will go on to play Conant, who defeated Highland Park in a low-scoring but close game. O'Leary goes up, lays it in. Jack O'Leary, nice move. The big man for the Friars adds to the lead, now up to 10. Largest lead of the day for either side. And timeout used again. Justin Stearns got to talk things over. Fenwick has outscored in the second half, 10-0 over Andrew.
You've been watching Your Sports Network, sponsored by DJ Daniel, Elmhurst Airborne Basketball, and Elmhurst Baseball and Softball.
We'll be back after the timeout. 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. We welcome you back from the timeout. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's a 33-23 game, and immediately a foul call. This one's going to go against Watts. Mama draws the foul. 3 subs coming in. It's Nate Marshall, Dominic Dupree, Deontay Meeks. Coming out, Jack O'Leary, Tommy Thies, and Jimmy Watts, who just got called for the foul. They get it into Borchers quickly. Borchers with it. 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Ethan Borchers, top of the key. Swings it over Thigpen with Macriola on him. Now Borchers drives, gets fouled. So 2 shots coming up for Ethan Borchers, and Andrew's best shooter heads to the line when they need to get some points on the board. Have not scored since the second quarter. Been outscored by the Friars 10-0 this half. It's tied 23-23. Now Fenwick with a 33-23 lead. Borchers can't connect, so the cold streak for Andrew continues. Ryan Dinnan comes in for Mason Moore, adding a little bit of extra size for the Thunderbolts.
Looks like the Fenwick players are talking to their coach, trying to see what they see, and trying to give some suggestions to the coach about what plays they should run.
Borchers connects. It's the first point of the half for Andrew. So 33-24, 9-point lead still for the Friars. Now Marshall to bring it up. Marshall in some trouble, dumps it off. Macriola steps into a 3-pointer. This one's off the mark, rebounded by Hogan, who will go up. Second chance basket, not gonna go. Borchers comes down with it. Now he'll bring it up. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Ethan Borchers over to Dinnan, pump fakes. Still has Marshall on him. They go down low. Back in the corner. Scott Dinnan with it. Borchers coming around. They get it into him. Hogan on him tight. Mahmoud. Back up to Borchers. Shot clock at 6. Borchers drives in. Puts it up and connects. Ethan Borchers quickly. Now 3 points this half. His total's up to 14.
Looks like he matches Decree with the top leadings of both teams now with scoring, both 14 points.
Jake Thies back in for the Friars. Meeks, a quick rotation for him. He checks back out. Dinnan quickly in. Borchers now. Borchers in some trouble. Gets it knocked away, throws it off Macriola.
Basketball back in the game for the Thunderbolts, 34 Mason Moore.
Dinnan to inbound. They got to get it in here. They do. Mahmoud with it. Trying to power pass Dupree. Mahmoud uses the screen from Moore. In some trouble. Has to get it off. Gets it over to Borchers, top of the key. Thought about a 3-pointer. Macriola covers the hole nicely. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. They're running out of time. Dinnan spins around, and shot clock violation after the air ball from Dinnan.
Yep. You know, this is, you know, it's usually shot clock violations. Last year, they were very prevalent, but I guess all teams have talked to each other and been like, just get our shots off.
Marshall over to Macriola, long pass, And he connects with the three-pointer. Both of them knew it. Ty Macriola once again, another three-pointer. He's up to 8 points.
Bang, 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 Connor. Bang, bang, bang.
Fenwick rolling this half, and Ethan Burchos not on the same page. That one was headed straight for Coach Stern, so it'll be turned over once again.
It's like These comes in for Decree.
Oh no, they're saying someone on Fenwick got a hand on it.
Oh.
I missed it. Looked like it just was going straight to the bench. Dinnan's got to get it in. Does. Burchos with it. It's just relentless defense from Hogan. Burchos tries to work around. Shot clock at 15. Burchos in some trouble. Has Marshall on him now too. Tries making a no-look pass, but it's just a bit off the mark. Now it's a turnover. Macriola in the transition to Marshall. Marshall pump fakes, goes up and lays it in. Nate Marshall again. The big man fired up for the Friars. He's up to 6 points. Mohamed brings it up, works around. Dinnan had his brother open in the corner. Now sees a lane. Again, gets blocked by Marshall.
It's like Marshall's is hungry for some more points.
Thies turns it over, so Burchos dumps it off, and going up and laying it in is Ryan Dinnan. 21 seconds now. Macriola with 12 seconds now dumps it off. Thies drives, extra pass into the corner. Tommy Thies to Macriola. Loses it, and it's loose, and we'll head to the fourth quarter. Ooh, no shot. Yeah, they didn't get off in time, but we'll head to the fourth quarter. It's a 10-point lead for the Fenwick Friars.
Definitely.
You know, John, this was a close game coming out of the half tied.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry.
Fenwick exploded. What will Andrew have to do to kind of cut into this lead and crawl their way back into the game?
You know, I think Andrew's been playing great. They've been playing not the exact same, but they've been playing with the same physicality, same determination every single quarter. And now you get to the last quarter. They had a lead in the first half, and then it eventually became a tie, and they're still stuck. Haven't broken 30 yet. Close to it, though. I think that there's just going to be a lot. I think they're going to need to have some better defense, and a lot of turnovers, if that's what's hurt them. And if they can hit the ball beyond the arc, they've got this in the bag. But Fenwick is a very physical, determined team, and they want to win. And they've come here to win.
We'll see. 8 more minutes to play. It's anyone's game, but Fenwick in the driver's seat now. Anything could change, though. We'll be back in just a minute with the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, sponsored by MC Squared. We welcome you back. Start of the fourth quarter, final 8 minutes. Bringing it up is Thies. Thies works on Mohamed. Now drives. Ooh, extra pass. Macriola, three-pointer, and he connects. Up to 11. It's Ty Macriola, the Elmhurst native, connects with a triple. Now it's Dinnan with it. Ethan Burchos getting ready to check back in, and they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, that was all skin there, Connor. No ball. No argument. I heard the slap from here. I heard it.
They're going to ring up Tommy Thies for the foul.
Moore comes back out. Same with. Got his.
Burchos back in.
Burchos.
Mohamed runs deep. Now they quickly get it in. Moore. Now over to Burchos with it, right wing. Ethan Burchos to Dinnan, who steps into a triple. That's one's way short, rattled around, but it's finally brought down by Dupree. Now coast to coast, and the leg in from Thies, Jake Thies, the 5'11" sophomore guard, able to get it in. Burchos in some trouble. They've been double teaming him in the backcourt all day. Needs some help. Fires this straight at the scorer's table. Look out.
Almost hit Mr. Dowdy.
So 43-28. Andrew starting to fall apart here late in the fourth quarter. Fenwick looks like they're in complete control.
Yeah. When you have Marshalls and Duncree double teaming you right off the bat, it's not really a good way. That's probably why he threw it out there. Just wanted to get a change of pace.
Marshall, left side, Euro steps, extra pass, great decision, picks up the assist, and Fenwick gets the bucket. Tommy Thies lays it in. Borchers in some trouble, gets hit hard.
It's gonna be.
It'll either be a foul on Dupree or Marshall.
Oh, Marshall took a tough hit, it looks like. But everybody's excited about that, you know.
Marshall charged with his third personal foul of the day. Dupree, Macriola, and Jake Thies come out. Checking in is Meeks, Watts, O'Leary. A little bit of confusion with the subs here, so. Tommy Thies is out, and now back in once again is Raphael Stewart, so they finally got the 5 nailed down. Ryan Dinnan quickly gets it in. Ethan Borchers now with it near the logo. Borchers drives, pulls up for 3, connects. Ethan Borchers, a tough 3-pointer. Now he's up to 17 points. Responsible for over half of Andrew's total points. They'll need him here in the fourth quarter, but first they need a defensive stand. Watts misses. O'Leary with the rebound, spins around and finishes nicely with the right hand. Jack O'Leary, he's up to 4.
Yeah. Definitely not the way that Andrews wants it to go.
Borchers gets it tipped, picks it back up. Now he's got it. Borchers steps into a 3. No foul call? No, it's a late call. So 3 shots coming up for Ethan Borchers.
Fenwick foul number 11, Raphael Stewart, his first, team's third.
At the line to shoot 3 is number 3, Ethan Borchers.
First free throw was good. Sorry to cut you off, Connor.
Just about to say the same thing. So 47-32. Borchers' second one just short.
Back in the game for Andrew, number 1, Scott Dinnan for Fenwick.
Scott Dinnan back in for Andrew. Stewart checks out for Fenwick. Meeks back in. Borchers 1 for 2 at the line so far. And it's a 1 for 3 trip for Ethan Borchers, so a 15-point lead for Fenwick now. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the game. Hogan to Meeks. Now Watts with it, and this one is going to be saved by Meeks, but it goes straight to the Thunderbolts. Dinnan in transition, turns it over. Try getting it to Mahmoud.
Looks like Fenwick's trying to slow down the pace right now. Definitely was more fast-paced a couple seconds ago, and now more slower. Hopefully Meeks speeds it up like he has been the rest of the game.
Meeks with 2 guys on him, swings it in the corner. Watts goes up and lays it in. Nice job by Jimmy Watts fighting through contact. Lays it in, it's his first basket of the game. 49-32. 5 minutes left to go. Borchers with it, top of the key. Borchers is going to be fouled. So Hogan gets called for the foul. It's his third. Meeks, Watts, and O'Leary out. Marshall, Macriola, Dupree in. Ryan Dinnan, as well as Deontay Thigpen out. Moore and Cooper Greenfield in for the Thunderbolts. Ethan Borchers now brings it up. Dinnan driving, in some trouble, swings it. Mahmoud, shot clock at 15. Mahmoud gonna drive, tough move, and he lays it in. Nice move, Malik Mahmoud.
Yeah, he's been pulling out those moves all day long, and excited to see what else he shows out in the Tosh.
Corner three, it's not gonna go, so close.
Muhammad gets the ball again. See what he can do this time.
Borchers now with it, 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the game. Borchers pulls up from deep, Borchers connects again. Timeout called by Andrew off the Ethan Borchers three-pointer. It's a 12-point game. Full 60-second timeout coming up for Andrew. They slowly creeping back in, but still Fenwick in the driver's seat with a 12-point lead. You're watching the 50th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, brought to you by Knights Basketball.
Quick little banter from me and Connor, but this is the...
We welcome you back. Final 4 minutes left to go here. Fenwick in the driver's seat with a 12-point lead. Could be more with this three-pointer. This one's long, rebounded by Ethan Borchers.
Something that we all look out for is the Dunkery and Marshall's double team right off the possession of Andrew's ball. Been seeing it all game long. Quick turnover.
Borchers wants a foul, coast to coast. And off the fast break is a lay-in from Jake Thies. Scott Dinnan with it now. Dinnan with Macriola on him. Gets it stripped away again. Yet another turnover. This time Dupree. Meeks goes up. Oh, what a tough layup from Deontay Meeks with Mohamed on him. It was great defense, but just better body control and finishing at the rim from Deontay Meeks.
Yeah, definitely, Connor. You have two physical bodies out there looking for it, and you got Meeks, the fast breaker of the century. Definitely an impressive kid out there.
Time's running out. Fenwick looks like they're in line to square up against Conant tomorrow in the second round. Here's a corner three that goes right in the hands of Nate Marshall. High ball pass to Dupree. Dupree goes up, and the foul. What a tough move by Dominic Dupree.
Yeah.
Able to finish with the right hand, and he'll head the line for one more.
You know, Connor, I said before this it wasn't going to be a close game, and you laughed at me. And now look where we are, 37-55 Fenwick. You have Fenwick in your top four. How do you feel for the rest of the tournament?
I mean, if they can play like this, I don't know if there's anyone that can stop them because they're spreading. They're doing a great job spreading the ball around, and they've done an excellent job kind of quieting down as much as they could all the other options. It's really hard to stop Ethan Borchers. It's pretty clear as he's got 21 points, one of the best games so far in his season, and you're able to stop it down, slow the rest of the options down. The Dinnan brothers almost a non-factor today.
Yeah, I mean, another thing, your fellow comrade and mine too, Christian McQuade, has Fenwick losing the GBW. Do you think if Fenwick can keep playing like this that they'll lose to GBW?
We'll see.
GBW is a good team, though. You know, we have Josh Abdubzeh. He's my MVP. You laughed at me for that, too.
It's a Bushanab.
It's a Bushanab. It's a Bush. I knew I said it was wrong. But I think Fenwick could take it this year. Christian has Metamora going all the way. I think Fenwick could do it.
There's a lot of star-studded teams in this one. You know, it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. I think the quadrant that Andrew and Fenwick are playing in, this one was the most up-for-grabs quadrant probably. There wasn't any right answer of a team winning.
Yeah. Looks like while we were bickering back and forth.
Free throw made.
And but the refs had a little talking session in the middle. Looks like they're all laughing it off now, which is good. Hopefully it wasn't anything too serious that we missed.
2 minutes and 42 seconds, and Malik Mohammed at the line. Oh, so they didn't count the first free throw. I think they might have sent the wrong guy to the line, although wasn't fully aware. Mohamed knocks down the first one. So now it's back to a 56-38 game.
Looks like Moore is going to sub in right after this shot.
Mohamed can't connect. So he misses the free throw, so Moore will sit back down, still ready to check in. Dupree with it. To Macriola, and whistle blown. And it's a timeout called by Fenwick. Coach Ferguson wants to talk some things over. 2.5 minutes left to go. It's a 56-38 game. Fenwick
You
in
know,
the
Carter,
driver's seat.
I don't know what Fenwick is going to talk about. They have the lead right now. I think a lot of coaches strive for perfectness, but Fenwick doesn't really need anything to talk about unless he just wants to give his players a break, which they have been playing heavy. So I would not be surprised if it's just for a break.
We'll see what changes he makes, Coach Ferguson makes out of the timeout. We'll be back in just a few minutes, or just a minute, I should say. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic, brought to you by L.W. Reedy Real Estate and Howard Customs. Back from the timeout called by Coach Ferguson. 2.5 minutes, 56-38 game here in the green and white gym on day one of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. Dominic Dupree with it. Driving, swings it over to Nate Marshall now.
Looks like Coach Ferguson just told his guys to slow down.
10 seconds on the shot clock, but they don't slow down there. Nice Euro step from Jake Thies.
I lied, guys.
58-38 now your score. Borchers in the corner. It's Dinnan for three. Dinnan connecting.
Cuts the lead down just a little bit, but still not enough. Let's see what they can do in 2 minutes.
Home run pass by Marshall. Dupree now with it down low, and he lays it in, so now it's 60-40.
Still a 20-point lead, and
Borchers pulls up. Can't connect. Offensive rebound, and rejected by Nate Marshall. Meeks coast to coast and lays it in with the left hand. Nice job by Deontay Meeks. He's kind of turned into everyone's favorite player.
yeah, he's especially mine.
Love to see the little guy succeed. He's one of Luca DeSanto's favorite players in the whole tournament, and for good reason. He does all the little things really well.
Is it because they're the same height, Connor?
And he's an underrated player.
Connor, is it because they're the same height?
Yeah, you got to show some love to the little guys. You love to see them succeed.
Yeah, because we're so tall too. But anyway, mind our bickering. Looks like we got some people who haven't seen the court.
Yeah,
come
Coach
out.
Ferguson deciding to
I love
empty the benches. Actually, Coach Stern doing the same thing as well. So Miles Montgomery going to bring it up for the Friars. Montgomery over to Stewart. Now to Garrett McNally. Montgomery. Back over to Stewart. Shot clock at 10. Montgomery with it. Fenwick's got to get a shot off. Montgomery's going to go. Dumps it off. Down low. Foul called.
Beat the shot clock only with 5 seconds left on that one, Connor.
Michael McMahon with an opportunity, but it's going to be a foul on Montgomery instead. So Coach Stern, can't come back with less than a minute down 20. So he's going to let some of the younger guys get in the game. Corner three coming up for the Thunderbolts, and it's good. Number 10, Jonathan Iasa connecting.
Jonathan Iasa.
Makes it a 62-43 game with 33 seconds left to go. Stewart now with it. Over to McNally. Now back up top Montgomery, and probably just going to wait till the last second to put up a shot, and then Andrew will probably just dribble out the clock as Fenwick will head and play Conant in round 2. They go up too hard off the glass. Montgomery couldn't connect, but
puts
getting
that-
the bucket is McMahon.
He puts that one up there. He beat it. Nate Marshall's is getting a little excited on the sideline for his younger buddies.
Corner
And
three is no good, and time expires. The Friars capture the victory on day one, defeating Andrew 64-43.
Yep. That looks like the end of the game, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, just a well-rounded performance. I mean, what are any final thoughts, John?
I want to say that I proved you wrong, Connor, just like how Fenwick proved everybody else wrong. You thought it was going to be a close game. I knew it wasn't. I know my boys out there, you know, and we're going to cut to
Yep, and that'll do it for us here today. We thank you so much for watching. Alongside John Fenwick and I've been Connor Choi. Andrew gets defeated, and Fenwick heads to round two, where they face off against Conant. Coming up next, Riverside Brookfield and Christ the King. Luca DeSanto and Ryan Brownlee on the call. Don't go anywhere.
Ryan Brownlee is not on the
You're
call.
watching North Sports Network.